Hey camp team, I have a few safety reminders to go over with you. I know if you've served in kids ministry, you've probably heard these 100 times, but it doesn't hurt to go over all of them just to make sure we're all on the same page with procedures. So first off, we will have an awesome medical team of nurses at camp this year like we did last year. Please don't send every kid to the nurse. Make sure that you can give them water if they're having a headache or a stomach ache. Make them drink water, have them sit out if they're doing a physical activity. You will have incident reports for every single thing that happens. It must be written down and recorded for parents with your small group materials, and you will have Band-Aids. So if it just needs to be written up, some water or a Band-Aid, please take care of it. If they need ice or anything else from medical team, have one of your counselors walk them to the nurse with a buddy. Okay, great. Other safety procedures, always make sure that you are where you're supposed to be. So if you are assigned to a small group, please make sure, counselors, you stay with that tribe of kiddos throughout the time so that incidents are less likely to happen because kiddos will be supervised. Make sure that your roster is up to date at all times so that you don't misplace any children. Especially at drop-off and pickup time, make sure you're recording all the kiddos that are coming in and leaving. So important. While kids are getting checked out, make sure you never, ever release a kid without a matching safety code. Kids are going to have their name tags and their safety codes in their lanyards with their tribes when the parents arrive on Monday. So that will already be there. You will take the code out of the kid's lanyard when the parent drops off on Monday and say, hey, this is your pickup ticket for the week. Whoever needs to pick up needs this code. Please take a picture of it. Please save it somewhere important. This is your only pickup ticket for your child. So emphasize that on day one. That's so important. The next one is make sure you never put yourself in a position where you're alone with a child, especially in the restroom or taking a child off somewhere away from your group. Our kids will, if you're doing it right, need one-on-one counseling. And so everybody has the opportunity to do that with a kiddo. But make sure your one-on-one counseling is within the sight of another volunteer. So you're just not taking kids off in different places, and you are making sure that you're never going into the restroom with the kiddos. Okay, next one, lap sitting. A lot of kids need physical affirmation. You need to give high fives, wrap your arm around them, give them a good hug, but we're not doing lap sitting. Do not share your food or drinks with kids. We have about 10 kiddos with food allergies. Some of them are bringing EpiPens. So we are not going to be sharing our snacks. We are going to read kids' tags before we serve snacks. Any kid that has a food allergy should have packed their own snacks in their backpack with them. So please be aware of all the kiddos that you're serving. At lunchtime, make sure those kids with allergies have a buddy helping them, making sure that no one's sharing with them. And cell phones. Do not use your cell phone while the kids are with you. If we get something on the WhatsApp group chat where we all have an emergency situation or you need a message a director or something, that's fine. But do not use it for personal use while you're with the kiddos. You will get a lunch break, and that is a good time to catch up on your phone, but I'd rather you just put your phone away and catch up with the other people you're serving with and have some good social time. If a child shows any dangerous behavior, that needs to be given to a director's attention. If a child shows any signs of abuse or says anything about being abused, that needs to be reported to us as well. And if any kids show any symptoms of illness, fever, runny discharge, constant cough, rash, head lice, diarrhea, vomiting, those lovely symptoms, we have to call parents for those. And so the nurse will make those phone calls. If you have any kiddos with those symptoms, please send them to the nurse with a helper. Okay, if we do have to evacuate for fire, everyone is to evacuate to the fence line along the neighborhood. And out there, we will just separate in our small groups and follow instructions given by the fire department. And we will never dismiss children when there is a fire alarm until the fire department has given the all clear to do that. If we have shelter in place or a lockdown, active shooter situation, we are to go behind a locked door, be quiet, and turn off our lights, okay? So psychologically, the shooters are looking for easy access as quickly as possible, so we're going to get behind those places that we can and do your best in whatever situation that you're in, if that were to occur, to protect your children. Then the last one, and it's the one I started with, do not release kiddos to people who do not have the safety code. Under any circumstance, do not do that at all. At pickup time, everybody's going to help at pickup time. Anywhere that you're serving on campus, you're either checking parent tags, you're greeting at a door or watching a door, or you're standing at a row. Every single person who's serving should be helping at pickup time, everybody who's on campus. We are going to dismiss our all-day kiddos, our aftercare kids. They will be dismissed right before pickup begins. So they will go into B112 with the volunteers who've been selected to work with them right before 3 o'clock. Okay, I hope that's all. If you think of anything, let me know. We're gonna have a safe time, because once we establish trust, then we can have fun.